who is your favorite steel band arranger if you do have one? Secondly, what do you think of the late arranger, steel band musician Clive Bradley? And the third and final question might require some thought. If you could speak to the rest of the prime ministers, heads of state in the other Caribbean islands that may not necessarily benefit from having a head of state who is as passionate about the Steelpan art form as you are, what would you like to say to them to encourage the movement?
Certainly. Let me answer the last one first, and that is what I would say to my colleagues as heads of state, where they should be with respect to the steel band movement. I would want to encourage them to get on board because it's an expression of our being as a people, as Caribbean people. This is our music, it is our expression, it is we've given this thing to the world, and it is something that means a lot to the psyche of Caribbean people, because it's our thing. And therefore, from that standpoint, as leaders and so on, we ought to be identifying with the art form and to give it as much encouragement as possible and exposure so that it can grow and flourish, not only in the Caribbean but throughout the world. And it's important that we do this because others have seen what the steel band movement or the pan
can do and is capable of.
Exactly, what it's capable of as a musical instrument. And in Japan, in the United States, and other parts of the world, Germany, they're doing so much with it. So even from that standpoint, we as leaders need to be paying greater attention to what this is and to make sure that we hold it. While we give it to the world, we hold it as ours. Yeah? So that's one. With respect to who I would consider as an arranger that I would put out there, I may be a little prejudiced here because
that's okay.
Because Len Bugsy Sharp, when I got to know him and he came to Antigua and he assisted, he arranged for the steel band and so on, I developed a personal relationship with him, and I just feel this guy is a genius.
So quite a few people agree with you.
Right. So I mean, he's my arranger. Let me say this. Having said that, though, I do believe that fellas like Clyde Bradley could be considered the maestros of pan arranging. He's great in his own way. It's just that I feel that Bugsy brings to the art form
an edge.
Yes, something
unknown, that unknown quantity that has you excited every single time.
Precisely.
You wonder what he's coming with.
Absolutely. And so yes, all these people are great. They've done wonderful work, and Clyde Bradley, for instance, I do like the work that he has put down over the years, and I'm quite sure that even Len Bugsy Sharp himself would admit that
he has nothing but great words for Clive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Well, I want to thank you for taking the time to chat with me.
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity, but I'm glad I was able to do it, and let's hope that we'll catch up before this Moods of Pan 2008 is over.
Yes.